just got tired.
But
what they say, the final straw that broke the camel's back?
Yeah. Or, I don't know, the bologna sandwich that wasn't cooked all the way, something like that. But when I say to that is, I'm just saying if it was true what she was doing. Now, hold on, I got a wife, so let me pause, think about life real quick. I don't want my wife cheating on like that. But if my wife was hanging around a regular guy that I didn't know, and it came up with comments like she just too friendly with this person, boom, 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 that's cool. But when you too friendly with my enemy and you're getting all this comment with that's a whole different.
Yeah, but
that's a whole different because now it's not only are you playing on my personal, you're playing on my like my business now. Like, because this person is going against my business. So not only I'm not worried about this guy who's like, okay, he's just trying to talk to my wife, but now this guy's talking to my wife and he's affecting my image on my business. So now you putting a whole different spin down here on this world that's causing me even more headaches than just a regular thing, is what I'm saying.
And this is something that I realized. People was worried about the image. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, it's like you can cheat on somebody, but long as the public don't know, they can deal with it. Mm-hmm. But when the public get to knowing and seeing it, now it's like, oh, you making me look bad. It ain't even necessarily what you did. Is people know it and they see it, and it makes me look bad. And it seems like everybody's more focused on the image than anything. Because at the same time, that's just like you got a lot of side chicks, whatever you want to call it, and then you got the main chick. Then like the main chick don't really get the tripping. She may know about it, but then it becomes a problem when it's being obvious. You doing, you may be out in public with the side chick.
Yeah, but that's cool. I understand that, but it's like on Baby Boy. To put it in another perspective, when he was about to mess with the chick, I don't know if you remember, he was about to mess with the chick, and he was like, I can't mess with you. You work with her. Like you putting a whole. And
so is it what you did, or is it because it's in somebody's face? That's the point I'm making. People are more concerned about the image. That's what the public view.
Because it's not in your face, but it's because of the position that this person holds. Because it could have been another girl that she would have been like, I'm still mad, and even though like I gotta see her, like she worked at the store down the street. But I work with this girl, and this girl don't like me, and see what I'm saying? You know this girl,
I'm saying this.
You know Floyd don't like him.
I'm gonna say this.
Put a whole different.
I'm gonna say this. I don't know because I ain't part of a relationship, but I about guarantee T.I. done got caught cheating a few times.
When you in a relationship like that, I don't think you can say you got caught cheating. If
you mess with somebody else that ain't part of it ain't married to him.
I'm not gonna say what relationship.
I mean, what is that though?
No, what I was gonna say, you gotta have like a mutual agreement somehow. Like to me personally, because it's like I give y'all a good T-Pain. T-Pain's a good one. He done came on camera and said it all himself. Like he said he don't cheat on his wife, but he do have sex with other women.
So what that mean?
He broke into the interview, my wife like girls. So therefore, if I have a girl, I don't cheat on her, I bring her home and whatever they do. So I'm saying the T.I. relationship, like, hopefully, tiny like girls. And whatever happens, then it runs, I don't know, but I'm saying.
But that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying, he's engaging into a sexual activity with somebody that Tiny ain't involved with and didn't know nothing about.
Now that, I don't. But so you also said that you said he probably got caught cheating.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure he had a chick that he didn't bring home. And she found out.
I don't know, just me. I'm not gonna say all musicians, but
the
when you doing this kind of work, when you in this kind of environment,
the point that I'm making is I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen a few times. That wasn't no big, it wasn't all out. Okay, I'm breaking up with you. Right. Now this time he done got caught with a very popular female.
So it's the same situation because I don't know who the female. I keep seeing this picture. The Tiny upgrade or something like that.
She was actually here yesterday in
Cincinnati.
Privilege. Yeah.
We should have asked her then, like, bro, why you messing with the family? Why you a home wrecker?
The point is, she's a very popular chick on Instagram, so social media.
So that's probably what. So it's the same thing.
And she's a very nice looking girl. And now this situation, whatever he was doing with it, became public. What I'm saying, I'm pretty sure he done cheated before. But just because this is public and she's a very nice looking chick, to me that plays a part on how Tiny may feel that she's being viewed from the public. So that make her feel a certain way, like, oh nigga, you making me look bad. Like a lot of people, it's like somebody can check you, but if they check you in public, then it's a problem. If they do it in private, you cool. when things become public and it starts, affecting your image that you feel, you start feeling a certain way. So that's what I'm saying.
I mean, me personally, if I was T.I. and that was what happened, how you say it happened, like he started messing with this girl, and he was already messing with her, but people don't find out, I would have somehow just told like, hey, shorty, you gotta be like, we gotta say, me and my wife all doing this together, because it fits her image. We gotta fix this, because I'm not about to let my marriage get broke up.
But guess what?
But
now you gotta go back to what she was doing with Floyd.
Right. Well, go back and say, but if they ain't confirmed nothing, as long as they didn't do nothing, you can always confirm I was mad, that was friend, and whatever you go back into it. Like,
it comes to people's image.
Right.
When it's public and it affects people's image, it's a whole nother level of shit. That's what I'm saying. So T.I. probably already felt like she tarnished his image with what she was doing with Floyd in public. So now he's doing what he's doing with this girl to probably try to build his image back up. Not saying he did it.
To spite her, more or less.
Could be, maybe not, but still.
I don't think he did it to spite her.
It might not have been spite, but it was probably like, just in case anything happened, like, shit, I got me something slick too. You got you a Floyd Mayweather? Well, shit, I got pretty much one of the hottest chicks in the game.
But I think that's a lot of reasons. I think that's a lot of reasons why people don't put their relationships out there when you're in this kind of business. Mm-hmm. Because it translates into issues. Like people pick you apart. Like when your relationship is so much out there. T.I. used to be one of the dudes when he come to the city, all the girls go out and want to see him. Mm-hmm. Once Tiny really got on the scene, like, no, this has been, she get hate this, talked about that, all this stuff, but he been with her for years. Mm-hmm. But when he finally put her up on her, let her know, like, nah, this is my wife and all that stuff, it changed the image. So that's what I'm saying.
But the other thing about it, now what he's doing, now he's looking like the no good dude, the no good, whatever you want to call it. But it's funny when Tiny was doing what she was doing with Floyd, whatever you want to call it, nobody had much to say.
No, they were trying to girl. He probably deserved it, or T.I. did. It was all assumptions.
Basically, no matter what, he can't win.
Sure. So in other words, guys can't win.
Either way it go, it's like he wrong. Okay, she ain't never wrong as him. Same way they always, the guys always wrong. When a woman do something, they justify it all the time. So.
Quick question to our producer. Thought that was supposed to be a good, happy suit.
I said on a lighter note.
Yo, that's a lighter.
Yeah, that was like this much lighter. This much lighter.
That wasn't intense. That was just
right.
I think that's intense.
That wasn't intense.
I bet it's intense to T.I. now.
So what do y'all think about Lala and Carmelo?
I don't know too much about them.
They said what they say? Melo had a baby on her or something. They say I think he supposed to have another baby or cheating
really?
or baby or both. And now they were saying she was thinking about leaving.
Why is our black couples always
and they got dressed up with this see-through outfit.
Ooh, Lala?
Yeah. At the gala, the Met Gala.
That Met Gala, I just want to say, I think that's some Illuminati, like, breaking, cult type stuff. I literally think the Met Gala is where all the people who are in the industry get to come and they initiate you. Pay attention. And the Illuminati is 3 colors. We're going to get cut off again real quick. I can see it happening. It's 3 colors. White, black, and red. Pay attention to award shows. If y'all ain't never heard nothing, pay attention to award shows. Any kind of TV public things, white, black, and red. Look for squares. Look for, of course, all the CNI. But I think, personally, that Met Gala thing is literally for the Illuminati stuff. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. I don't know too much about them, but why do all these couples always got to break up? Like, when I'm married and I love my relationship, but I definitely like the fact that my relationship is like who's that? Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys.
Is it just
you don't never hear nothing about Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys?
Is it like just the black couples bringing?
I don't know if it's black. I don't know. Justin Timberlake and what's her name? Jessica Alba, not Alba. Jessica Biel. They still together. Yeah. See, but I think what it is, I think it's more relationships that's in the limelight that get targeted, and that's what I think it is.
Well, the problem
I think that's what when your relationship is being talked about, like people keep picking with you and certain stuff like that.
The problem I have with it, I think I bet with a lot of people probably break people's spirit of the fact of long-lasting healthy relationships.
What you mean break?
When you keep seeing, people keep seeing the top people that got everything, and they breaking up. It makes you wonder, like, is there a future in?
But that's why I say that whole T.I. and Tiny thing is something else to me, something else behind it. because it's something I get you like this. Gucci Mane, I don't know his white girl name, but when Gucci Mane and that girl, who I don't want to disrespect her, so I don't know her name, but y'all know what I'm talking. His girlfriend, she held him down. He went to jail, flipped his money, all that stuff, made businesses. Everybody now they screaming relationship goals. I want this. You know, the whole thing of having somebody who there to help you build yourself up. That's what I'm saying. So when it breaks down that way, Gucci Mane became somebody for you to look up to, aspire to be. Now, if I'm the powers that be, I can't have that because now you got people who want to have love in their life. Like, no, we got to break that up. Tiny and T.I., y'all causing too many things of breaking up. Like, you can't have, you showing too much family structure.
Yeah.
And now you swing to Beyonce and Jay-Z, yeah, they've been married, but you really don't see you never see them as, even me, my person, I have never really seen other when I seen them in concert, like, lovey-dovey. And even if you was even see them at a basketball game, you never see Beyonce, like, laid on Jay-Z, on his arm. You don't see, like, it's like they got a code, like, we can't be lovey-dovey in public.
Just business partners.
Yeah, like, that's how they look.
Yeah.
But then when she showed that new video, they on coasters together, they hugging together, kissing, all that. Like, it's literally put out there where, like, they not shown as a couple like that. Even Will and Jada. They don't, when you see them, they may kiss and all that stuff, but they never, like, embrace each other as much.
What about Denzel? We don't see him doing
You never see Denzel. I've been hearing about, people always say I look like a young Denzel anyway. So I get a lot of compliments for that. From the left side at the right angle with the light coming from the right side, they say I look like Denzel. But you get a lot of, I've been hearing about people saying Denzel look like this. I think he's been married like 28 years. And you still never see him with his wife. So as long as you, to me, and it's Hollywood, as long as you ain't promoting a healthy relationship, we don't care. The minute you start talking about your relationship and making it look like it's a good thing, they gotta let it go. Like, it's not good for our community for you to be in love with somebody.
So what about Serena?
Serena Williams and dude, I ain't even gonna call him white dude, but white dude, how he bag her? That's what every black dude's at. How he bag her? I'm just saying, but no, when it comes to that, they promote interracial relationships. Especially when it's one of our strong, and it has nothing to do about disrespecting white or black people. When it's one of our strong black women, it's always promoted when it's a white. Halle Berry, when she did it, promoted when she got, what's his name, Gabriel or something, and then he don't even mess with her no more. They promote that type of relationship. But when it's a hard, like a black woman, no. I can't really think of any black relationships that are blasted out there on a regular basis that show love. And T.I. and Tiny was probably the closest ones that did that on a regular basis of celebrity notice. Anybody you can think of that a celebrity couple?
Stevie J and Jocelyn.
LeBron.
What?
LeBron and his wife.
You don't see.
You don't see lovey-dovey. You know he take care of her, but you don't see, even with Kobe and his wife.
That's the question.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know they're married.
You don't see them interact.
But you don't see them like going on dates, or you don't see that.
I do
like,
see them going on dates.
Who?
LeBron and his wife.
Where you see them going on dates at? Oh, sorry.
What, you got a special
yes
page?
I don't know that page, but I don't see it. I don't see. Even if you see it, I'm not saying that. No.
What if that view only for the 1%?
I didn't say that they don't go on dates. I'm saying it's not publicized like that. That's what I'm saying. If anybody out there in the world can name a couple relationships that are mainstream, even white couples, like that's mainstream, I think, you know why I think that? I'm gonna go deeper real quick. Love is the most powerful thing in the world.
Is they even promoting couples, period?
No. That's why I said you could be a couple, you just can't say nothing.
I can't even think of no white couples.
No white couples that really promote themselves.
Yeah,
like you all as a couple, you don't see it. And if they do promote a couple, it's a gay couple, or it's something of the agenda that's going on. It's something of the agenda that they want to happen. Like I can't, like the closest couple that we had was Will and
they don't want nobody being loved no more.
I'm gonna say Martin and Gina, Felicia Rashad, Bill Cosby. Like it was on TV shows.
The Wayans brother.
Yeah. Like they all had like that was like it.
Do we got any TV shows like that now?
I think they don't. I honestly think they took every.
What about Blackish?
I never watched the show. I don't know. You watch the show? I think that is about a black couple.
Why y'all don't watch it?
Ain't that funny why black people don't watch Blackish?
TV that much.
They don't. No, to me it didn't ring right.
But is it because some people don't watch because they come on the Empire.
I don't watch Empire either.
TV.
That's a black couple.
Oh, Empire.
Empire. Don't.
Can we go positive, bro?
Is it? Right.
It is. I mean, well, no, technically not a couple. They're not even together.
Oh, they
Empire.
sure ain't.
No. Oh, but who is on couple is the dude with the fro, with afro. He messing with he got a baby by his daddy, ex-girlfriend who used to do, so they a couple. Yeah. He messing with his daddy. He got his daddy's grandson is his son or something. I don't know, it's crazy. But yeah, they together.
Gotcha.
But yeah, as far as a couple goes, no. I don't, that's sad. There's no, but I was saying, yeah, love is the strongest thing in the world. When you love and have compassion and humanity for somebody, it changes the world views itself. As long as you keep that out of the structure, especially even showing a family structure. Like when you, like I don't even see too many positive role models as dads on TV. That is like major. Like everybody hates Chris. I honestly, I know it's funny, but, and I know what he talked, the show was great. Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah,
It was a
like
great show. But his dad set so many standards for black men. Like my dad was always working, always there, held the house down. He showed with a black mom, always stayed there for the kids with her. That was a structure for you to be like, dang, I want my family to do that. I don't even know how that slid by the radar. It was almost like Boondocks. Like they could say nigga and nigga you gay. They could say all that stuff, but they didn't catch when they produced it the underlying messages that was in Boondocks. Like they didn't catch the real messages in Boondocks. And a lot of people like, you let your kids watch Boondocks. I don't let my kids watch Boondocks. Well, my kids ain't ready. Well, they haven't tried to watch it yet. But if they did, it actually does have underlying messages to it.
Yes.
Even like Uncle Ruckus, where do you think Ben Carson got his persona from? Uncle Ruckus, he learned how to be that part. I just hate them black
I would allow my
niggas.
kids to watch Boondocks.
I wouldn't mind watching them.
If you let your kids watch anything on TV now, you ain't nowhere in the world you should have a problem.
That
with
is true, because what's the difference between Boondocks and Family Guy?
Yeah.
What's the difference between Boondocks and SpongeBob?
Yeah.
What's the difference? SpongeBob trying to lick Patrick. What's the difference? I'm just saying, what's the difference between Boondocks and SpongeBob? Nothing. But it is a common denominator that in our community we don't see that. But that is very strange when you really think about it. When you think about black love, when you think about, forget black love, just love period being shown in the world. And even I want to take it even further, say Barack and Michelle Obama. I don't think they did it either. Show romance on a regular basis.
They didn't show them as a family.
Yeah, that's all, as a family, as a unit, as just they were together.
They just showed them as the president and his wife.
But that's what, him hugged up on a regular basis, like you catch them doing everything else, but you don't ever catch them going to the movies.
Basically,
President don't go to the movies.
Basically, they never showed the bonding.
Oh, I got a couple. Kim and Kanye, they showed them. They showed Kim and Kanye. That was. But I guess the question is why? Why would they show Kim and Kanye? That's the question. Why would they show Kim and Kanye?
Where's they at? What Kanye at? Damn.
Well, last time I checked, last time I seen Kanye before the last time, Kanye, shout out to Kanye, Beautiful Morning. Y'all know that song.
Kanye? He lost like Where's Waldo? Ain't nobody seen him.
The Illuminati guy.
Bless my
The
boy.
last time Kanye, he went to the Middleburg, actually went to the concert, good concert, but after that concert, he cut it in half, stopped the concert, then he went to, next time you see him, because he went to the hospital, next time you see him, he just standing there, Trump tired, smiling. I guess they told him it's over for
Well,
him.
what about the Black China and Rob?
Black China Rob? It's still, even with that relationship, I guess the Kardashian family, they just let them be on display, they don't really care. Because because Black China and Rob, hold on, real quick, back to Kanye. I seen him smiling with Trump. Next thing you know, you don't see him again. The next time you see him, he walking around with colorful eyes. I mean, he had colorful hair, he had rainbow sherbet hair, and then the eyes, and then he gone again. So I don't know what happened to Kanye. But as far as going back to the Kardashian family alone, Black Rob and China got together, but you got to remember Black China was Tiger baby mama, and it was Amber Rose's friend, which was Kanye West's ex-girlfriend, but Black China had a baby by Black Rob of the Kardashians. White Rob. He ain't say whoa, he said hey. Hey. Let me say whoa, White Rob say hey. But anyway, so we left him, went from White Rob, and then he went back with Tiger, and now they a happy family. So basically, she got a baby by Tyga and she got a baby by Black Rob. So from up and coming strippers, she's paid. Let's just say that she made it on both ends of the floor. She made it on both ends. Her best friend, bald head, getting all the dudes. Her one baby daddy, a part of the Kardashian. The other baby daddy with Lil Wayne and Drake. She set for life, and all she did was have some babies. So let's now to you ladies. That ain't a good lesson. I'm not gonna say that. That's not a good lesson. But yeah, that's just sad about our community. Can we have a lighter note? Anything else? That's it for the world. No more lighter notes. So back to the real United States. Yeah, we live in the United States. About to get bombed soon. Gonna be World War III. Get ready. It's over. North Korea. When I promise, if we get into a nuclear war, whoever voted for Trump, I don't care if it was a rigged election he was going to put in, whoever voted to put this stuff in action, I just want you to be like, dang, that's my fault. That's all I want to say. Because ain't no way, even if it was rigged where Trump was going to already make it because the One World, New World Order knew what they wanted to do and they knew Trump was going to be in there, but you still playing this, living in the Matrix. Yeah, living in the Matrix. You still playing around. You voted for Trump, and then we can get bombed with a nuclear bomb. I really want you to sit there and say, dang, this is what I chose for. Because I think that's a real statement. Even if it's not about the lesser two evils. If they didn't pick her, you think Hillary would have did this? You think we'd be about to go on? What do you think? I guess you'll have to ask yourself if this was really pre-written. If Hillary was in office, do I think Hillary? Okay, let me go back. If the election was real, first off, we would have had what's the other dude? Bernie Sanders would have been out this.
You know what? Outside, I hate to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But
I'm used to it by now.
Most people, if they voted for Hillary, I think a lot of them were just concerned about the health care anyway. I don't even think it was about none of the other policies. I think a lot of people did that voting just for that. So if Hillary would have got in office, they would have been cool with the bombing as long as they had good health care.
I wouldn't say that, but I do agree to a part where you said about the healthcare. If Hillary would have got in, all these people losing their healthcare, if that was her main target, I think we wouldn't have this what's going on now. I think that. Yeah, but I don't think they'd be okay with being bombed with nuclear. Yeah, we get hit with a nuclear bomb. It was over.
But they probably wouldn't even pay too much attention to to politics or you know what I'm saying, what's going on with the government anyway.
I think the government just trying to take over on that side of the town.
I mean, most
the government just want to go. They just trying to go ham over there. All they want North Korea is to just make a move. Look, Kim Jong Un, you my homie. Look, don't feed into this. If you was my bro, look, stop feeding into this. Okay, look, Trump. I don't know, dude. Right? I'm trying to live. We got shot over alive. We ain't trying to die. Look. I don't know what they doing up in there, but they don't represent all us Americans. Because I know a whole bunch of Americans who ain't got time to be bombing nobody. That's just like, if we so worried about bombing people, as the United States, we bombed a country with the mother of all bombs, which is 32,000 pounds, I think, bombed a country for bombing themselves. We bombed them. That's like saying, I'm going to beat you up for beating on yourself. If that's the logic we have, somebody need to go bomb. No, I'm not going to say that because that's not right. But somebody need to go do something to the people who are in charge up in Michigan who ain't taking care of this water. Somebody need to go do some stuff to the people who are in charge of the government as a whole who's taking away this health care. What if they want to bomb us because we killing our own self? Bomb us for the nutrition we had, for every liquor store in the hood we got, for all these cigarettes that we putting out there. What about, won't they come bomb us for that? So my words to them, the United States doing that is just, like somebody said, it's like they were playing Battleship or something. What was he doing, eating a piece of cake? Talking about this cake was so good, got a phone call, said, oh, we about to drop the bomb. He said, go ahead, do it, and drop the bomb. What type of stuff is that? Well, ain't even no strategic planning. Like, that sounds like something you should have got whisked away and like take me somewhere so I can actually think about this for a second. Hold on, pause, think about it. Should we just drop? And how much that bomb cost? God. Do y'all know, just for another record before I let you go, Trump had stock in the company that made the bomb. So that's like saying I paid for something.
They know that?
I don't know if they know, but he had stock in the company that dropped the bomb. How do you not get all that together and not think like, dang, something ain't sounding right? And it was only...
That's just like when Bush was in office and what's his name had, he was selling tanks.
Yeah, or when like Bush was in office.
And they was an oil tycoon. So they went where the oil was, took tanks, sell tanks because it's war. Everybody needs tanks. Everybody get in office to line their pockets. That's what presidents do.
To me, Trump
will be a trillionaire.
Trump and Bush are both on the same plane. When the planes flew, and they be knowing where to be so they can be feeling good like ain't nothing wrong. When the planes flew into the building, what was Trump at in the first grade class? Or somebody just looking there in the class reading books. You can't even read. Why you reading books this day? I'm just saying. Now you got Trump eating cake.
Obama got in for Obamacare.
Who? Well, thanks to Kelly Prather, he got in for Affordable Health Act.
Whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
But what he got in? What you mean?
He was part of that. He make money off of that.
Oh, you mean he make money off that plan being through there still to this day?
I'm pretty sure he do. That's probably why they want to stop it so bad. They don't want that black man to get money.
They stopping 80,000 people health care just so Obama don't keep getting money.
I will say to a lot of you people, I think you better start eating healthy, drinking some alkaline water, and finding some organic herbals that you can supplements that you can inhale.
Yeah, instead of
through your lungs,
yeah.
or you can go get some brownies, or you better get some herbal nutrition in your body.
Look, like you said, get some natural stuff because that Viagra is not safe. I was messed up for all day at work. It ain't good. Don't use Viagra. No, it's not good. I mean, I'm not hating on them because they gave me some free samples, but I took too many. But anyway, natural stimulants. You said natural stimulants. That's what the first thing that came to me. It was late night calls. I know everybody out there remember BET Uncut. I used to stay up all night. Then coming to 2:30 in the morning, BET come on, BET Uncut. Now I'm sitting there trying to watch BET Uncut at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no panties on. Next commercial come on, Viagra. I'm just saying, so natural supplements. Anyway, so back to Trump. The face you make when you're in the studio where you don't know what your host's gonna say, so you just sit there and be like, what? Just keep rolling. Shut up. Hey, shout out to our sponsors. Anyway, back to the conversation. So what else is going on in the news? What else going on in the news? What else going on in the news?
I think that's everything that's going on in the news.
Viagra ain't natural. Look, Cialis, double up on y'all Cialis. Once a day, keep the doctor away.
No, I'm serious. They better go change up their eating habits, what they drinking.
I say the easiest thing,
consuming.
the number one thing to do, I think, is start drinking more water.
And they legalizing a whole bunch of marijuana for medical reasons.
No, they legalizing marijuana because they about to start putting some dispensaries around here, so they already done put that in place.
Hold on.
That's what that is.
Understand one thing. Who all gonna have access to those medical what you call it, prescriptions?
Yeah, I was gonna ask what that do. Because even though they have
but
dispensaries,
basically, and you think about what them dispensaries are located to.
mm-hmm.
They're pretty much is not in. Besides California, you know, they got like Colorado. They got them in those communities where it's not the urban communities. So basically, I'm saying that to
so
say.
you think it won't be in our urban communities with them dispensaries?
Let me know when they get in there.
I got a question with that though. Have you ever been in California into that stuff? Like actually been around it?
What the dispensaries?
Yeah, to buy it. The reason I was asking if anybody out there can let us know on the page, do you have to have a license to go in there and shop if it's legal? I don't know.
You have to have some type of
But it's a dispensary, and it's still not legal.
It is. If you got a ID.
That's what. So I don't understand. Even
It's
in
not
Colorado,
open to the. Basically, it's not open to the public.
so
but
the
it's legal.
dispensary. So how many people got prescriptions for them to be running a business? Like, dang.
What you say?
How many people got a prescription up in Colorado that had this many dispensaries and stuff?
A lot of people.
Like doctors just writing out prescriptions to people. I'm just saying because I can see like how many people in Cincinnati really got glaucoma. Y'all seen Rush Hour? What's that? Rush Hour 1? It's for my glaucoma. How many people really got glaucoma?
At the same time, you got to understand the whole purpose of it all. Many years ago, it was literally a drug. Say no to drugs. Don't smoke weed. Mm-hmm. Now they're allowing you to smoke weed. It's legal. They got it in certain areas, so that lets you know to use your logic that it must be something in it that's beneficial. Because they ain't finna just basically only have it for them and their communities and not everywhere else. But they got liquor stores all in our communities.
So you think they will eventually at some time get to the hood, is what you're saying?
No.
If they can make money on it, I think they'll put it in there. I mean, they put cigarettes. They
Yeah,
put weed.
hold on, there's always a possibility. That's and a lot of that is still poison too.
Mm-hmm. Well, weed.
Yeah, but it's like going to Whole Foods and going to Kroger's.
Hold on, you lost me.
When I'm saying Whole Foods and Kroger's, you go to Whole Foods, it's more healthier food. There's more organic things, period. But look at the community that is in. So it's basically the good stuff here.
Oh, so you said they gonna put the messed up weed here?
No,
You ain't getting no moon rock in the hood.
No, you ain't hear me.
What?
The liquor store is gonna be here.
Okay. Oh, okay. So our liquor is basically our supplement for the weed stores. Our drug, in a sense.
Yeah, our poison.
Our poison is
And
the
they
liquor.
get
And then the uppers, they get
the
the
good.
weed. The good poison. It's still poison. It still affects your brain cells.
Well, they got studies that is helping a lot of people. So who's to say that it's really poison?
I don't know what I have to look into them studies because I don't want to put no false information out there.
Yeah.
Studies, because I know with glaucoma, we
But
thrive.
they got a lot of studies for
But I don't know
kids.
what with kids. Yeah, I know a lot of kids they can take it for their hypertension and stuff like that, calming down.
Exactly. So basically, too much of
I don't think they can smoke no more. Right?
too much of anything is bad for you. That's why I said you don't have to smoke it.
Oh, okay. Well, put it in the brownie.
I mean, whatever it is, they use it for medical.
Oh, okay. I ain't smoking no weed.
That's understanding the science is right.
I ain't ate no brownie. I'm like
That's just like people take codeine, but there's a purpose for codeine.
Not codeine. I do some codeine. In my cough syrup, I'm just fooling out there. I know I'm fooling. I ain't never did it.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah. Hey,
If you overdo anything, it's bad for you, just regardless.
Except love, which the United States is missing. Man, this has been Shop Talk Live. We catch y'all up on everything y'all want to talk about. Let us know what else going on in the world. Anything else? Anything else going on good? What about Cincinnati? Anything? What's something I want to say about
They
Cincinnati?
got the Jazz Fest coming up, the Macy's Music Fest.
Jazz Fest. Oh, we got a lot. That's what 2 months. Headlining, we got Mary J. Blige, Usher, Raymond, Fantasia coming through. Who else? Belle Biv DeVoe coming through.
Are they gonna have the Black Taste of Cincinnati again?
The
Yeah,
Black
Cincy Soul.
Right.
Cincy Soul.
Yeah, that was nice.
And they made them change that name too.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's called Cincy Soul.
Oh, okay.
What was it? Black Food Fest?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
They don't want them to use the term black. See, now it's a problem when we use the term black. But if you say you're doing a Italian fest or Asian cuisine, anytime.
That actually is true. Up in Westwood, they do an Italian fest every year.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
that's what they
when they decided they want to use the term black with their fest, then it's a problem. Which is some BS.
I don't see. I want to change my name for that. I don't know if black. I guess it is black, but I don't like the word black though.
Why you don't like it?
Cause Italian and black, it just don't Italian, Mexican, black. We're not black. We're African American. But I guess technically, if you want to. I'm just saying, black just seems like a color.
But you got
Those other things are describing a race. We just seem like a color.
No. The thing
Like
is,
white, black, Italian,
Now,
Mexican.
you can't tell somebody how to title their culture.
I ain't saying no title.
You can't tell nobody how to title their culture. If we feel that we are black Cincinnatians and we feel that we have a black Cincinnati culture, then that's our culture. And if we want to call it black, then we call it what we want to. Just like they call it Asian cuisine or the St. Patrick's Day coming and they got, the St. Patrick's Day, whatever.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying personally. But
what I'm
I
saying-
agree with what you're saying.
But the thing is, if you say, you don't like, they're using the word term black, then you need to explain what's the problem with the term black, not comparing it to another term. Like, what is your problem with that term?
No, that's what I was explaining. My problem is not with. I don't like the fact they have to change their name, so I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying when we call ourselves black, it feels like we don't have a culture behind it. When you say black, it's just like saying you're black. But when you say I'm Asian American, you hear that Asian. You hear the culture behind it. You hear Mexican. You hear a culture behind it. You hear Italian. All that. We don't have a culture behind the word black other than enslavement and all that stuff.
Hold on. Now, what about those who don't consider themselves Africans that consider themselves black Americans?
Apparently, they might go to school themselves because you're
No,
African American.
but the point that's what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about those that consider themselves black Americans. So you telling me they don't have a culture?
I'm not saying they don't have a culture. I'm saying mentally they might want to check their own culture. Because you
Outside-
don't have a culture because
Okay, but guess what? Everybody that said they're Italian, that's part of that, don't mean that they're Italian.
hold on, Paul.
If they don't know their whole background.
Not that you don't know your whole background, but you know where you come from. When you say that you're a black American, yeah, you're saying you're from America, you're born here, but that's also acknowledging the fact that you erased who you were.
But you
were still a descendant of
I
Africa.
understand
I don't care where you
going.
want to go. You're still a descendant of
But
Africa.
they don't recognize that, and they don't claim that. That's their choice, and if that's what they want to do, they don't have to. They can call themselves, they say it's a free world. They can call themselves, be this, and do what they want to do. If they want to consider themselves, just like the changing of the genders. A lot of people don't say I'm not gay, I'm not this, I'm transgender. Now all of a sudden everybody want to adopt the term transgender.
But
So hold on, Rico. That's what's going on.
Go.
So the point is, if they consider themselves a black American, then that's what they consider themselves. So who's to say that black America doesn't have a culture, just to say who's to say that transgenders don't have a culture? Because they choose to call themselves transgenders now, instead of whatever it used to be called. So with that being said, if they say they are black and they want a black soul fest, then it's things that they feel that they do as black people in America.
Me? Nah, I can't go.
Right, I understand.
I'm not going as the fact that I'm just a black American.
Right.
Because when you talk about our heritage and where we come from, that means your heritage is slavery. You started as a black American, we started as slavery. Not that we come from kings and queens. As you saying that you are a black American, that means your legacy started as a slave.
So when
I say I'm African American, that means my legacy started as back in Africa. We were kings and queens, and we ran countries, and we were one of the richest lands in the world, where they still rob us to this day. So therefore, we are doing the African American cuisine in here. Now, when you say African cuisine, but African American cuisine.
So what if they selling foods that only have nothing to do with Africa?
It's not. No, it's about. That's the point. It's about all of that being stirred together.
But it's
because I never heard no Chinese person saying what would they call themselves? I don't know what you call it. I'm yellow skinned American. But still saying Asian still takes you back over there.
You got Asians, you got Koreans.
Takes you back over there. Korean food takes you back over there.
So and you probably got something that sound like Asian American. If their parents are mixed, then what is that?
They're still saying Asian American. They're still adding culture. When you don't say the word, where's you not?
But who are you to say that it ain't no culture in the term black?
I'm not saying it's not a culture.
But
I'm saying don't forget where you're coming from.
Hold on.
Hold
on. Now you tell them don't forget where they come from. They never knew. All they learned was American history. American history does not teach you about African culture.
American teacher to teach you to be a black culture.
And that's my point. So you say don't forget where you come from. They don't even know where they come from. So with that being said, they consider themselves black Americans.
So with that being said, you consider yourself to start as a slave.
If you're a foster child, you don't know where you come from. You don't know nothing about your past.
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
Why ain't it the same?
Because as a foster child, you don't know where you come from. Sometimes you don't even get the information of where you come from, let alone even the hospital where you come from. I know, looking at my skin, I'm from over. Even Dominican Republic, you know where it started from.
Stop.
There's no way you can do that.
That's you. A lot of people, all they know is American history. Flat out. They don't know no other studies of history beyond American history that taught them from slavery is all they know until today. A lot of them do not know the history. That's the whole point when they made that. They got the hidden colors and stuff like that. A lot of people are just now finding out. It's millions and millions and millions of people that don't know, so they don't consider themselves coming from no Africa. If you don't know nothing about that, you don't know nothing about that.
I don't believe that you cannot know in America that
If
you are from Africa. I don't care where you learn
it. So when do they learn it?
What do you mean? Where you learn? You can look at the color of your skin and tell you from a different place. So you're telling me that people, basically what you're saying is people been brainwashed so much where they think they just come literally from here. They've never been taught to think that. So they know where Asians come from. They know boats. They know planes. They know there's Africa. They know there's black people.
You don't know nothing. You ain't been taught or nothing. You didn't research yourself. So if you ain't been taught or researched, you don't know.
It's not necessarily knowing exactly where you come from, but you know you're from somewhere else. How could you not know?
How would they know? Don't tell me what they don't know. Tell me how they found out.
wake up, look in the mirror, say, hold on, this is a melting pot with all these different people. I see people saying they're from Mexico. And then we're talking about able-minded Americans with minds that understand. Not somebody who has a disorder. We're talking about people who, we're talking about regular, to a degree that you can get, a regular American at the age of, let's just say, 15 and up. They should know, even younger than them really should know, but I'm playing devil's advocate.
Okay, well, you got a successful actor, child star, millions and millions of dollars, who can't be, like you, I guess you say, not able-minded, Raven Simone. And she doesn't consider herself from no Africa. I don't think she considers herself black.
You cannot consider all you want. I don't care what you want to say. You can be black as Akon. I don't care who, bruh. You're from Africa. You can try to have this mental. You can try to have this. You can say you not, but I don't. You can then tell her to call Ancestry.com. I bet they show to tell her where she's from.
She don't embrace that. She just embraces American.
Embrace,
which she just embraces American culture.
That's embrace. Don't want to recognize, want to forget. All those things is still letting you know something else.
So you can't tell them what culture they should accept.
I'm not telling you what culture to accept. I'm telling you to understand who you are.
But if
that's the problem with our community. We don't want to understand.
Now
we so used to saying we calling ourselves African booty scratchers. Understand? You talking about yourself.
Now we going back to the point of that fest with the Cincy Soul Fest, and made them take off the black. Because that black does identify with a culture or a lifestyle, whether you like it or not, whether it's one you agree with or not, it does. It's like there is a thing of being black in Cincinnati. There is a
cool. So let's play devil's advocate with you. We saying this is Black American Black Fest, Black American Fest, Black Fest, however you want to put it. African food should not be served there. African food shouldn't be served.
Right now, what's African foods?
Goat, all this other stuff they eat, no disrespect, love y'all. But I'm just saying, that stuff shouldn't be eaten.
They probably just selling hot dogs and hamburgers.
Here?
And seafood.
That's what I'm saying. So we should not allow that stuff being sold. That stuff should not, you should not have an African food with dashikis. You should have none of that up there. Because that now transitions to your culture, which transitions back to Africa, which means, no, hold on, this is blackface. Blackface, our culture started in the United States as slaves.
I don't think they wear dashikis.
Who? In Africa?
At the Soul Fest.
I'm pretty sure they have boots. Right.
What boots?
Selling this stuff. They selling African stuff.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
Are they selling it? You see, so they are. So therefore, you are connecting to the culture of Africa. You're not just saying America.
Oh, you been there?
Yeah.
So
I went last year.
So they're selling. It's African based also, correct?
No, I'm just saying it was a person with a booth that was selling.
But they allowed that, right? So they allowed them to be there. So therefore,
they paid. Right.
Yeah. So they allowed.
They paid to set up.
They allowed
bring in another culture.
No, a black. They like they say since she Black Soul Fest. Now they add in the African to the black to the Soul Fest.
So, I guess so. Why is it soul? Why is it Soul Fest? Why is that okay? I guess that would be a.
And I wouldn't say it was the African. I'm saying they sold that.
But they're selling them things is bringing that culture. That's like selling a Chinese thing. I don't know exactly what they were, but the kimono, I can't think of the name of it. But kimono. Yeah, when they wear those, if they have a fest that say Chinese American, but then they show that. Then they're actually bringing the culture from that part over here. When you say black,
but if you go to New York, you go to Chinatown, they selling all hip hop jewelry and everything up there.
That's mixed there. It's Chinatown, but I'm saying what this fest is about. When you go to the Italian fest, they not serving, as far as I know, shouldn't be serving anything else other than Italian inspired dishes.
But they probably got Pepsi.
They're still technically they should be serving only Italian style dishes. That's what I'm saying. The point. So if you say this is a black fest, only thing you're gonna be serving is what black people eat, and that's Americanized and up from slavery on up.
But they gonna sell anything they got to do with black.
Slavery on up though. Not go back. Slavery on up.
They might say some slave pictures.
But that's the point I'm making. See, so when you fight to have that black word on there, I think you're fighting for not understanding what you're truly fighting for. Versus if they want to say no black, fine. Then put African American on there. When you put soul, that's soul transcended from slavery. soul food, the stuff that they did that the master didn't want to give. So you're still putting us back in a slave mind, and people not understanding the concept. But if I say African Fest, now I'm getting all this royalty. I have pictures of people, gods, and all this stuff.
But they looking at it as far as something as far as for black people, bringing black people together.
That's the problem to me with black people. We always try to bring each other to celebrate the now and not understand who we were. Because if you understand where you come from, you're going to have more pride about who you are. If I know that I'm from kings and queens, I'm going to walk around with my head held higher than understanding that I'm from slaves. If I keep seeing all these slave movies starting over in Africa, if they show roots and actually show the whole part of roots in the beginning, show the whole dish worth of being over in Africa and showing where we actually came from versus being the first 20 minutes and you having what's the little running back running through there and then that's it, then they go get turned into slaves. No, I'm holding my head higher. So at that event, I believe it should be more African inspired stuff so you can have an African experience. I would be more proud to go to an African American fest. Not saying I wouldn't go to this fest at all, but I would go there so I can have more, so I can show my kids, no, look at what they showing to display where you're from. Because I'm pretty sure with these Italians things, they have their stuff up, they displaying these kids, no, look, you came from over here, or Italy, or whatever you want to call it, Chinese, they displaying their culture, but we display from here to there.
Maybe they wanted to just put black so they can be open to invite maybe Puerto Ricans, Cubans. Maybe if they put African, then maybe feel like some people ain't gonna come because they figure
But even with a Cuban fest, when I was down in Havana, down in Florida, in the Cuban area, it was all Cuban based.
But if they did put African, are they even familiar with African culture?
I don't think you. But that's the point. If you're gonna put this together, reach out to some people who are familiar.
Well, maybe they figure I ain't familiar with it. I don't know no people that's African, so I'm just gonna keep it black. Because if I put African and I don't know nothing about it, they ain't connected with no people. Then what am I really selling?
The question.
That would be false advertisement.
So the question is now, what are you really selling? What are they really selling now? That is black
people stuff.
What is black people stuff? We don't even own nothing. What is black people stuff?
Shit, we don't know.
So what are we selling? Only thing we're gonna sell yams, greens, fat backs, and that's what we're gonna eat. That's all. You got 8 booths all selling yams and candy yams and fat backs.
But they probably got like different kind of shrimp gumbos and like Louisiana.
Louisiana, that's not African. That's
It's black.
That's not technically like African American culture.
No, it's black.
If that's the case,
then take out the African.
Well, that's the case. There were actually black Chinese people. If that's the case,
Chinese.
Yeah. So
you take out the African, then it's okay for them to say the Louisiana black, Alabama black.
Right. So you can say so. They're of course. So that actually does. So actually, what you said actually benefits my point because if they say African American, that means the Africans that were brought in through the Louisiana port and came here and made gumbo stuff. That's part of the African American tradition, not the black tradition, because that's where they came from. That's where they landed. And that's where they came from. That's where voodoo and all that stuff came from. Yeah. So that would be part of the African American.
So the gumbo come from Africa?
No, I'm talking the Africans that made
gumbo.
That made gumbo. I don't know where
That's
gumbo
what I'm
came
saying.
from.
So it was created by Africans.
Creoles or something like that, I think.
Yeah. Creole?
Yeah. But that's
what
African? I think that's Dominican, actually.
Oh, but you talking about what came from Africa.
So
if it didn't come from Africa, then it's black. It's just black American.
No, because then, so those people are black? They were not Dominicans and stuff?
Creoles?
Yeah.
What are they?
You tell me. You said they're not black. They're black.
What color is it?
It's not about your color. It's about we're talking about African, your heritage, where you're from. I don't care how dark or light you are, because there are people who are albino.
Understand one thing just to kill it off.
Go ahead.
Every race descended from Africa.
I know that part, yeah.
So with every race being descended from Africa, so I guess when they do Italian Fest, they should do the African Italian then.
I mean, if you want to get technical.
I'm asking you because you just broke it all down like as far as the American blacks. That's how you connected them all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you got to get on everybody's case. So everybody wrong for having their own divided culture.
True.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean true. That's true.
So
no,
okay. So if that's true, then blacks should be well within their rights to have a black culture.
No, I said true too quick. Go ahead. Say it one more time real quick so I'll make sure we get on the camera right.
If every race of people descended from Africa, then when you say everybody should put African with their culture, when you talk about like Black American, they need to put African, Black American, Black African American,
Okay.
which is Black. So the Italian should put Black Italian too.
To express well, no, you would, if they all descended from you, you would have to say anything. We would just be the prime race. It's like saying Native Americans is the
If
the
like
indigenous tribe.
like you connected
Mhm.
all Black people,
Mhm.
what they should have Africa connected to them. They should know their history and be
Mhm.
connected to it. So everybody need to know their history.
Correct.
That every race come from Africa.
Correct.
So you need to connect Africa to everything that they do. When the Italians do what they do, you need to connect it to that.
True. Yeah, they should have some
So,
little booth over there to show like this is the part where we came
but
from.
being that you said the Asians got their own culture, that's why they should be able to do that. If what you said is true, then the blacks should be well within their right to just have a black culture. Because if you allow the Asians not to connect themselves with Africa, or you allow the Italians not to connect themselves, or anybody,
What you're saying is true, but I didn't say that they had to say it was a separate topic. I didn't say they had to separate.
Either you can separate yourself from Africa, or you can't. Either you, when I say, okay,
I mean they can't. I mean they can't.
okay,
It has to be the same.
Well, then you have to get on the Asians when they do their thing. You have to get on the Italians when they do their thing that has nothing to do with Africa, because everybody descended from there anyway.
So that's the same thing. So when white people have their stuff, what do they call it?
They have their little white stuff.
It's not the little white stuff.
They do.
White people just had a little white stuff.
Yeah, like the same thing with the St. Patrick's Day.
That's still what, European?
Yeah, that's European.
Oh shit.
But every race descended from Africa.
True. I believe it. I'm not phony.
So if you allow them to have their own separate things, then the blacks can have their own separate thing without saying Africa. If
Not
they
if-
ain't got to,
not if you're the home piece of it.
if everybody ain't got to say Africa,
I mean, technically, what you're saying
you
is
can't
true.
separate it.
It's
That's
true.
what I'm saying.
That's
You
it.
can't
It
separate
should be. That is technically what you're saying is actually still empowering what I'm saying. It's just saying that no, technically, y'all need to understand y'all history over China. That y'all actually come from us too. So y'all should be putting African, Chinese, African stuff.
So
y'all.
you should be saying that instead of earlier when you were saying what China got their culture, they got their own culture that they do what they do that's separate.
No, I'm saying no, I was saying when they do what they do, it is a separate entity where they don't have to they still show their culture behind it. Now, inside that booth, if they show a piece of Africa, that's fine. But when you come over to the black people, if you're saying that we're part of this, we started this, and this, we don't need to have black on there because we are the main piece. So therefore, all we need to have is African. That's like saying,
why they get to have something separate?
What do you mean? I didn't say they need to have something separate. I'm going off what you said. You didn't.
Do you know originally what you said?
Yeah, I said that black people should. I don't like the fact of having Black Fest. I think it should be like African American Fest. Yeah.
So why the Chinese shouldn't have a African Chinese fest?
I didn't say they shouldn't. You brought a new point to me. I'm saying yeah, they should do something like that because we all come from that.
Right. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying, if you're gonna, either you gonna go back to all of them should add it to it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, all of them should technically add it. Yeah.
No, ain't no.
I mean, yeah, well, they all should add it. Yeah,
Oh.
if they really want to add the real basis. To
Okay,
it.
so when the blacks decide to do something different, don't be mad at them because everybody else do it.
I'm not mad at them.
When
They wanna do it.
the blacks don't connect Africa with their thing.
But it's always us not connecting our own culture to things. We're always disconnecting ourselves from ourselves because we don't want to do the research. We don't want to go find
China, they disconnected themselves from the culture.
If they want to disconnect, but we need to stay true to us. At least they can say they disconnected from one culture and became another one. What culture do we have? Getting shot, gangs, rape, stabbed, beat, 400 years of slavery. That's our culture.
Yeah.
Projects, that's where our main, I don't care how rich 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them get them. Our culture is a whole bunch of bottom stuff. So that's why I say no, we need to enrich ourselves by building a self-esteem up. But we don't really like super past the time. So I want to say thanks for tuning in. Y'all talking with me. This is next week. Well, yeah, as always, don't go.
Shout out to Diamond Cuts.
Oh, shout out to them. Appreciate it. Go ahead.
I always gotta promote the shops.
Yeah, appreciate it. We had Diamond Cuts down on Beekman Street, right in the hood, where Ben Carson supposed to be coming to speak if he can stay woke the whole time. Anyway, that's the inside joke. All right. As always, don't get tricked, nigga. Hey, for my black people, never keep tricked, nigga. Oh, shoot. How it go? Good? What's up, y'all? YouTube world. Y'all still on?
How many disconnected?